MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Detroit Tigers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So striding in, Reggie Mitre. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Reggie Mitre.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. We'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Stepping up to the plate, Frank Schultz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Frank Schultz.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
That's up, straight up, straight up.
Popped him up. Merrill is under it. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now.
Center fielder.
First pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. This is low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass, in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Now the 2-0. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Mitre leads off second with one gone in the inning. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter,
Batting fourth,
Purvis.
left
As he'll look
fielder,
to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Here comes the 0-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Purvis is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. One left for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping into the box, Kareem Jacobs.
Leading up for the Tigers.
They'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Jacobs.
A ball and no strikes. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Ball's up.
High
Up.
in the air. Rietsma is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Herbert Waylock. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Designated hitter, Herbert Waylock.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Hyatt fields it cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Digging in now, Richard Hara.
Batting 7, second baseman, Richard Hara.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-1.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him.
Set.
First pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Berry is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Tigers leave one. They're down 1-0. So coming to the plate, Tom Charles will get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
High.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2 is blowing outside for a ball.
2-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Reggie Mitre. He singled his last time up.
Reggie Mitre.
He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. The 1-2. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. Barehanded. Got him.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another chance. Frank Schultz.
Now batting, third baseman, Frank Schultz.
First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a liner, but foul. side, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Missed with a breaking ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
In the right field, that's a base hit.
Cut it, cut it, cut it, hold it.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him. Not only battling for 8 pitches, but
Center fielder, number 7.
Stepping in
Jackie
now, Jackie
Rocha.
Brady is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it here 2-0. Leading off the inning,
Leading off the 4th inning for the
they'll
Tigers.
look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Kareem. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
The count is
And they'll
1
try to
and 2.
tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Digging in the switch hitter, Herbert Waylock. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Tigers, second baseman, Richard Hara.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Now batting, third baseman, William Hankins.
In now, William Hankins. Shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box, Tom Charles. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Now batting, right fielder, Reggie Mitre.
Stepping in now, Reggie Mitre, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And a swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more.
Up.
Popped him up. Brady in foul ground. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rays 4 and the Tigers 1. Leading off the inning, Frank Schultz.
Leading off for the
They'll
Tigers.
need him to get something going
Third
here.
baseman, Frank
And that
Schultz.
misses ball 1.
One.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Ready for another shot now. Jackie Rocha.
Center
He's
fielder,
0
number
for 2
7,
with a strikeout in this
Jackie
one.
Rocha.
First pitch of the at-bat. Checks pop-up out toward the mound. Uh-oh, he missed it. Next will be the cleanup hitter, James
Now
Herbert.
batting,
He's 0
left
for 2
fielder,
thus far in this one.
James Herbert.
Here's the first pitch to him. It's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Kareem
The
Jacobs.
catcher, number
He goes to the
14,
fastball on the inside corner
Kareem
for strike 1.
Jacobs.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Leading off the inning, Herbert
Leading off for the
Waylock.
Tigers.
They'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Herbert
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Comes set and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now in the box, Richard
Now
Hara.
batting,
He's singled in 2
second
trips to the plate
baseman.
thus far.
Richard Hara.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Berry is there. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, William Hankins
Now batting.
comes in 1
Third
for 2
baseman,
with that home run he hit
William
earlier.
Hankins.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Again, he sends it out of play. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it 4-1. Standing in, Tom Charles. He'll look to
Leading off
bounce
for the
back
Tigers,
after striking out his
the
last time
shortstop,
up.
Tom Charles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-1.
Hard on the ground is short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So the batting order turns over now, and set to
Now
go
batting,
Reggie
right
Mietrek.
fielder,
Last at bat
Reggie
didn't go his way as he
Mietrek.
popped out in foul territory. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside-the-park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Now the Rays
Your
manager's
attention,
going to take that slow
Now
walk
pitching
out
for
toward
Tampa
the
Bay,
mound.
number
And we're going to see
23,
a pitching change as
John
that's going to do it for his
Valentine.
starter here tonight. John Valentine answers the call now. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor
now is
here,
our final
and it
line
was
score
pretty
tonight.
cool to see.
First for the victorious Tigers.
A check-in call from a representative. A veteran gets a check-in call from the franchise trainer.